It's Tuesday, December the 22nd, 2020, and today I want to read something to you that I've written. I know that's different than what I normally do, but I hope you'll bear with me, and I hope you'll find it encouraging. It's a long way to Bethlehem from here. To be exact, 6,668 nautical miles and an ocean lie between the birthplace of Jesus and where I am now sitting in Bonita Springs, Florida. But there's more to it than distance. Such a journey would involve being screened by security and customs agents at airports and having to go through a border checkpoint, since Bethlehem is in the West Bank and now under the control of the Palestinian Authority. Distances can't always be measured in mere miles or feet. During the Cold War, for example, the city of Berlin was separated east from west due to competing ideologies and a lack of trust. Though the actual width of the border was minuscule, because of the concrete, barbed wire, and armed soldiers, it might as well have been as wide as an ocean. The wall had to come down before Berlin could be one city again. Then there is a chronological distance. It's been over 2,000 years since Jesus' birth. Empires and nations and mighty rulers have come and gone. Wars, famines, plagues, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, storms, and floods, and population changes have repeatedly altered civilizations and terrains, while innovations and inventions have changed just about everything else. Indeed, not only is it a long way to Bethlehem, it's been a long time since the shepherds found Mary and Joseph and the babe lying in a manger. Yet the distance of time and space from the event of Jesus' coming are insignificant compared to the wall of sin that separates us from God. Jesus' birth was like no other, unequaled by anything before or since, because he was a baby like no other. Though born in obscurity, his arrival was heralded by angels, shepherds, and a great star above. Important men from the east journeyed a great distance, likely hundreds of miles, across borders and through a jealous tyrant's checkpoint in order to worship him. Jesus himself was well traveled even before he was born. The trek from Nazareth to the city of David was a long one, especially for his mother who carried him inside her. 40 days after his birth, they journeyed the few miles north to Jerusalem, where he was then presented and hailed by prophet and prophetess alike. Then, under a terrible cloud of danger, Joseph and Mary and Jesus fled all the way to Egypt before their eventual return to Nazareth, where it all started. A decade later, when he was 12, we know he again made the journey with his family to Jerusalem and back. What other trips he made before he was 30 are unknown. But we do know that Jesus traveled throughout his ministry. Yet the gospel writers make clear that while he journeyed to many places, he ultimately only had one destination. With both the determination and the ability to achieve the goal, Jesus Christ followed the pathway of suffering and humiliation all the way to the cross. His was a journey no one else could undertake. Only God in human form, incarnate deity, could successfully complete the mission that was uniquely his. Born of a virgin, he lived a sinless life, enduring the cross, despising its shame, and triumphed over all that could ever separate us from God, including sin, Satan, death, and even hell itself. Having journeyed from the highest heavens to a lowly grave on earth, he rose from the dead and ascended to the ultimate place of honor at the right hand of the Majesty on high, promising a return on that great and terrible day of the Lord. And in the meantime, he has removed the wall of separation that no other man could breach. Christmas is a celebration of the arrival of the one who made the ultimate journey in order to bring close the destination that was once too distant for any of us to reach, and to bring down all barriers that separated us from God. So, while it's still a long way to Bethlehem, you don't have to travel there or work your way to Jesus. He comes to all who will repent and who ask to receive him. There is no greater gift. And may God bless you that gift will be yours to celebrate this season and for all eternity. May God bless you.